What's up, guys? This is Merc Mucus here.
Just kidding, but I'm still feeling pretty sick, but feeling good enough to make another video. Welcome back to Nerd Plays. I know it's been a bit, guys. If you've seen my video on the main channel, basically I got the flu. Basically, I've just been feeling like crap and have had close to no energy at all to do much of anything. But I got some of that energy back because we're on my favoriteest Call of Duty ever, Modern Warfare 2. Just kidding, that's Vanguard. Vanguard's the best Call of Duty ever. Yeah, I'm obviously kidding. But I did discover something pretty fun on Modern Warfare 2. So, if you go over here, there's this game mode called Shipment 24/7. If you guys know, it's that tiny little square map. Lots of close quarter stuff, a lot of close range gunfights. So I have devised what I think is probably the best class ever. Wait, I don't have it on here. It's only on PlayStation. Oh my god, I gotta recreate it. I hate everything. Well, let's just tank this class because who cares? Okay, first thing we gotta put on here is DDoS. That's the first step. You'll see why we're gonna do that. This is the perk package I'm running. It's Overkill, Extra Tactical, Resupply, and Survivor, bro. Get ready. You're not even ready. All right, we're gonna change the lethal to the Molotov cocktail, and change the tactical to the fart grenade, and then this is where things get a little spicy. So we're gonna go over here, and you're not gonna believe what the KV broadside. That is what we're putting on, and then our secondary weapon is gonna be a shield. Now, obviously, I gotta build this out, but I wanted to have a little conversation about what's been going on with the recent Call of Duties and why they have stuff like this. Like, why is stuff like this even in the game? Because you guys remember back in Black Ops 3 when they first put the Brecci in. The Brecci was so extremely annoying. They didn't do anything about it. They were just like, nah, this is fine. We're gonna keep it in. You guys are just a bunch of haters. No one has a problem with this gun. And then, you know, obviously, like in certain Call of Duty games, there's some kind of iteration of it. But, you know, like Modern Warfare 2019, there were tons of really useful shotguns. And especially the Origin 12 with like fucking 100-round magazine. Exaggerating a little bit, but it was still pretty high. It was higher than this thing. Then Black Ops Cold War, you got the Street Sweeper with the Gung-Ho exploit. That was fun. Absolute blast-a-rooney there. The Vanguard, I mean, I can't really speak too much. I know at one point, like, the Akimbo double barrels were pretty good. I don't even know how that's physically possible, but hey. And then, obviously, here on Modern Warfare 2, currently, we have the KV broadside with fire rounds. Now, to be fair, this shotgun isn't even necessarily the biggest problem. And I'm going to show you guys what the actual biggest problem is in a sec. There we go. We've got this thing built to be completely evil. There it is. There's our class. Let's go ahead and queue for shipment while I continue talking about this. So the actual biggest problem with this game, which I've talked about in great length and detail, and I still think it needs to be addressed and like something should be done, is the fact that you can run overkill and put a shield as a secondary weapon. And I'll do my best to try to show you guys in a game of Shipment why this is such a big problem. Because obviously the KV broadside, it's only going to be effective on certain maps. And obviously, if you pull it out on Shipment, it's going to ruin the match. That's just what happens. Like, I was just goofing around. I was playing a little bit of Modern Warfare 2 last night. And anytime I didn't like the match I was in, I pulled out that douchebag class. I would start using the KV broadside. And immediately, the entire lobby would shift to start using their own KV broadside classes. Like, it's crazy. But I want to kind of go more in depth and talk about, like, why this stuff exists in the first place. Like, why do we have a shotgun this annoying? Why do we allow people to have shields on their backs? My personal theory as to why they keep putting stuff like this in the games really is to appease the people who are just absolute garbage at Call of Duty. It gives them some sort of chance to fight back and get kills and feel like they're good, even though they're using the most dog shit, easiest thing to use in the game. But the problem with this theory is that when you have stuff like this in the game, it just ruins the experience for everyone else that's just trying to play normally. Like, how is anyone else going to be able to compete with such a cheap gun and, like, cheap playstyle, you know what I mean? The only way to compete is to just do it back. That's what typically happens. Like, when you see someone pulling out a class like this, they'll typically just switch to the class that they have of the same gun. And this isn't anything new in Call of Duty. I mean, shit. This goes back as far as the original Modern Warfare 2 with, like, one-man army danger close noob tubes. If too many people were doing it in a lobby, next thing you know, the entire lobby's doing it because they just can't handle it. Now, the difference, though, is that I've seen a trend. It seems like they have been really heavily leaning towards shotgun play. But, like, what's annoying is that Call of Duty has had strong shotguns. Like, let's go back to the original Modern Warfare 2, right? I didn't necessarily have a problem with those shotguns because one of the best, if not the best, shotgun in the original Modern Warfare 2 is the SPAS 12. But it's a pump action. So you have to actually time your shots properly. You have to hit your shots, otherwise you're just gonna die. It's pointless. And sure, we had things like the Striker and the AA-12, but they weren't nearly as effective range-wise. Plus, there was no shipments in the original Modern Warfare 2, so I mean, it wasn't even something that you'd think about. But by and large, the SPAS 12 was going to be the most effective, most efficient, and overall strongest shotgun to use in the original Modern Warfare 2. And it required a little bit of skill, especially in comparison to, you know, the other shotguns. But if you look at these newer Call of Duty games, these shotguns that end up being the meta and end up being the strongest and, like, best to use on shipments, They take no skill. This doesn't take any skill to use, dude. I put on this class, I turn my brain off, and I end up having a blast because I'm just blasting everyone. But, like, it's a joke. I don't really want to play this way. I'd much rather prefer to use a variety of weapons. But what's the point? I mean, I don't even fucking care that much about this game anymore. Been roasting it for a while now. The bundles is all they really seem to care about, so. So, in all honesty, I just kind of fucking stopped caring. Especially for this next reason I'll show you. So, I was talking about the overkill riot shield thingy. I've got it out right now. Well, if I put this on my back, obviously half of my character is now protected by a shield, just like this clown. But here's what actually makes it even more broken. If you go prone, then people can only shoot like a very, very, very small percentage of your body. Like, how's that guy gonna stop me? I mean, granted, he's turtling, but look at that. There's very little that look, he's even trying. He's a turtle, but he's not as advanced. Because part of the strategy is to be going prone. It's actually the biggest part of the douchebag KV broadside strategy class thing. You can't be jumping around corners like this goofball. No, you have to crawl around, you have to prone around the map. And the reason you have to do that is because they can't shoot that much of you. Look, I stood up, I got killed. He's gonna try to clown on me now. Haha, idiot. I'm the superior douchebag. Aw, you thought you could use a regular gun. Oh, so here's the other part. So if they start using trophies, you could just DDoS them so that way you can spam your fart grenades and your Molotovs. I know this seems so evil. I was so against this play style, but that's when I actually still cared about the game. I don't care anymore. After everything Activision has done to the old Call of Duty clients and SM2, and also just the fact that they won't even fix their current Call of Duty games, probably deserve that. Guy hit me with the sledgehammer games. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, after all the bullshit that's been going on, I mean, I don't fucking care. I'll ruin everyone's experience on this game because, personally, I don't fucking care about it. This is the public match experience on Modern Warfare 2. I don't think there's any way to fix it. They clearly don't listen. I don't know what their reasoning is for keeping stuff like this in the game other than just appeasing to really dog shit players, but it's been in the game for so long and basically nothing's been done, so I've just stopped caring. I would say at this point in Modern Warfare 2's life cycle, I think everyone should just start playing this way, honestly. We just gotta trash these lobbies. We gotta tank these Modern Warfare 2 lobbies until they wake up and realize how bad it is. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys a heads up because if you see me in a Shipment lobby and I'm playing this way, you know why. I don't think I've ever really felt this way about a COD game, to be honest, which is really interesting. Like, more often than not, even if there's really cheap stuff, like especially Cold War with the Street Sweeper Gung-Ho glitch, which was so frustrating and so annoying, I would still play the way that I want to. Like, I wouldn't give in. At least more often than not. I mean, if I'm in like a bad mood or something, then yeah, sure, maybe I'll pull out a Street Sweeper or something. But more often than not, I wouldn't. And I wouldn't do it this early on in the game's life cycle. Granted, like, Modern Warfare 2 is, you know, I think more than halfway done at this point. But man, there's something that's so fucking funny about pulling out this class and just cheesing everyone and winning these games. Like, it's so undeserved. It's so dumb and stupid. It's basically just the motto for this game. Although one thing I will say is that using this class does start to get boring until you realize that it wins all these games for you because it's the ultimate crutch douche playstyle. And then it's like, okay, I'm not that bored of it anymore. Like, bro, literally, I would be losing my games of Shipment and then pull this class out and then magically everything is better. Like, come on, look at that. How can you look at that and be like, oh yeah, this is normal. This is good for Call of Duty. You want to execute me again, I'm pretty sure. Not today, pussy. So even though it probably won't work, my ultimate goal of playing this way is to convince people to stop playing this game. Or at least get so annoyed that they'll fucking quit and just go play a good Call of Duty game instead. Shit, dude. We all need to get back on Black Ops Cold War. Oh wait, you can't do that because the game is fucked, which I'll have to talk about in another video. Also, triple headshot feed? Wow. Didn't mean to do that. I will briefly talk about it though, just as a quick heads up, don't play Black Ops Cold War. The game is currently experiencing very similar issues to what Black Ops 3 had, where hackers can actually get your personal information. Like, they can grab your IP, they can get your personal info, they can hijack your computer, all kinds of messed up shit. Isn't it crazy? It's only like a 2-year-old game. Activision really loves and cares about their community so much that they're willing to risk all of your personal information by playing their games. Good job. I went 79 to 28. That was my first game on today. I barely even had to think. My brain could have been operating at like negative 50% capacity and I still would have been able to do that. It's actually crazy. It makes me think of that Black Ops 3 video I did where I was using the brecci and I was sitting like 20 feet away from my screen still like messing people up because it's just that easy. Just to prove a point. This is the class, douche KV broadside with douche riot shield in the back, fart grenade, Molotov, spam, and DDoS to stop the trophy systems from stopping you. Now, if we're being serious, I really cannot comprehend why they think stuff like this is like remotely smart or even fun to put into the game. I mean, it is fun but it's at the expense of everyone else's fun. I just don't understand. Like, there's gotta be another way. They gotta figure out a way to make the game fun without it completely killing the experience for everyone else that doesn't want to use, like, stuff like this. Because, I mean, even if it's not the KV broadside, you could put on some kind of, like, meta SMG or assault rifle and still run the same class, and you're just going to be super annoying in no matter what lobby you play. If we look at the rest of my classes, I don't even know what this is. I don't care. This is, like, a DLC class from, like, older seasons. I got my swap sniping class, I've got a sniping class, I've got another sniping class, I've got an SMG swap class, I've got an overkill underbarrel shotgun attachment class, double noob tube class, this disgusting creature, the Cronin squad. I don't even know what this is. This is probably just for challenges or something temporary. I think this was for the events camo challenges. And then I've got like a ranked warm-up class. That's it. Like, it's just so funny because I don't normally play this way, but I know it's the ultimate shortcut to winning matches and just like ruining Shipment. There's a part of me that feels bad, but at the same time, Activision doesn't really seem to care about us or the community. So, I mean, who cares about Modern Warfare 2 then?
No, but please buy all the latest bundles now. Notice me, please buy all the anime skins. If you buy them, we'll put you into easier lobbies for a little bit.
Love this game. Anyway, hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me just completely tank Modern Warfare 2 even further. If you guys did enjoy this video and you would like to see them finally nerf the stupid bullshit in this game and actually get it back on track, make sure to drop a like. I'll see you guys later.